Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About It. If you're new here, please click on the subscription button. My name is Nanama. And click on the bell so you get notified whenever I post a video. So today I want us to talk about abortion. Abortion is one of the abominable acts in our society. However, I think it's time that our perception about the whole process changed. You know, when you mention abortion, there are so many things that comes into your mind's eye, like drinking of concoction, like drinking of broken bottles, like a girl who is pregnant and the boyfriend gives her a pill and she takes the pill and she dies. And so we grew up with funny images about abortion. When I decided to talk about this, I tried to read about the laws of Ghana when it comes to abortion, and I realized that it's legal. However, there are some clauses to it, and I think that Ghana's position on abortion is quite liberal. I say it's liberal because though there are so many clauses which I won't go into, it's book long, I don't want to bore you. It says that a woman can have an abortion if a doctor says so. So it could be medical reasons, if it's rape, incest, or if it poses health to the woman, as I mentioned earlier, and then if you are not psychologically or mentally ready, and a doctor can really prescribe for you to do the abortion. And so it's really liberal, as you can see. However, what makes it illegal is when you do it outside a hospital, like when you self-medicate yourself to it. You know, like when you realize you're pregnant and you want to get rid of it, and you just go and buy some pill and take it. That is illegal. But if you go to a hospital, it's legal. That's what the sense I could make out of it. And I was asking myself, am I pro-abortion or anti-abortion? Actually, I really hate to put myself in a box like I'm pro, anti. If it's common sense and it makes sense to me, I'll go for it. I think that it's high time people stopped judging women who decide to have abortion. See, if you are in an unstable relationship, if you are having financial issues, I think all these things can make you have mental problems. Trust me. If you are depressed and you think that you can't have a baby, I think you have the right to have an abortion. You know, babies are expensive, and it's a life-changing event. You know, it will take you at least 18 years to get your life back. And even with that, I know our parents have not stopped worrying about us as grown as we are, you know. So once you decide to have a baby, that's a huge responsibility. So I think if somebody is not ready to have a baby and she decides to terminate it, why are you judging her? I don't know how me aborting the baby affects the price of kinky in Ghana. I don't know how it affects your pocket. It's my life. I am ready to face the consequences of my action at the end of the day. And so if somebody wants to have an abortion, I think it's time we stop pointing fingers. We all sin, but in different forms, okay? And I think that every woman should have the right to own a body. You know, what are we doing to men who do not take responsibility of their pregnancies? Oh, Bema, he will come around, and if I decide to abort it, I am Jezebel. Like, it don't make sense to me. However, I think that if you make it a regular thing, like a family planning thing, that's quite worrying. I think that maternal mortality is one of the big health issues here in Ghana, and so making abortion your family planning method is really wrong, you know. But I'm not pro, I'm not anti. I think that you do whatever is good for you. If you think that abortion is good for you, just get it done through the right process so you don't lose your life in the process. You get me? But if you make it a habit, then you are inviting some sicknesses and illnesses and whatever is into your life. And so yes, that's all I have for you today. I want you to tell me what you think about abortion. If I personally, to be honest, if I am not ready for a baby and I get pregnant, that baby is going back to the Lord. So me, I am not pro, I am not anti, but I think that if your mind and your everything is not ready, I feel you shouldn't bring a baby to this world for the baby to suffer. If you are suffering, it's enough. You suffer alone. Okay? Don't go and bring an innocent baby into this world. And that is to say that protect yourself. Don't have unprotected sex so that you get unwanted pregnancies. Thank you. Share the vlog and subscribe. Bye.